every single time that we go through here and we see this Wawa right here, you see it? Yeah. Little Manny goes like, look. He's so excited about it. He's been watching this thing being built since day one. And whenever it opens up, I'm just going to bring him here so he could get a drink or something, because every single time he talks about it, right? But anyways, if you're new here, before you watch this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified, and definitely let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm going to tell you, I feel like an idiot. I really do feel like an idiot. And man, this camera here on the right, it just got full. That's crazy. I thought I had space. That was recording. And I guess it's good to have two cameras. But I feel like an idiot, and I want to share this with you guys because you know what? Maybe you guys are going to be looking into this as well, and maybe you're a newbie. Maybe you're new to this, and maybe this is the first time that you buy essentially bars. So again, I think that it could happen to many people, and some of you guys, just like me, are now mechanically inclined, right? And this is the thing. First of all, I bought some cables and I bought some bars from Rexzilla, and I'm going to tell you, it was really not a good experience at all. Really was not. You know, it was really a lot of confusing things. A lot of things happened with my order. I mean, again, I could talk about all day long about Rexzilla and the process, but the reality was that I didn't enjoy it. It was really confusing. But anyways, that's not what the video is about. The video is about my Burly 16-inch Gorilla Apes, and I'm going to put some B-roll for you guys to check it out. But essentially, I bought this apes because I'm going to be installing this in this bike right here, right? 2005 Bro King Classic. I think it's going to look fantastic. I'm so excited about it, and I just got a deal, right? I just got him, and again, you know, I think it's a pretty decent deal. And here's the thing, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But essentially, I pay about $400 for the cables. Those are the stainless steel cables. I paid about almost $200 for the bars and $375 to install them. I think it's going to come out to about $970 around there to put bars in this bike. Almost $1,000. Again, is it a good deal? Well, based on the forums and based on what I've been reading and things like that, it looks to me like it is, because everyone that I talked to or I read, they talking about $1,000 to $1,200, right? And even more. Some people talking about $1,500. So I think I got a good deal. The reason why I went with the Burly is because they look very, very classic, and I was looking for a classic look because it's a Bro King Classic. Maybe that's a bad joke, but again, I wanted to have that classic look, and I really feel like the Bro King is gonna look good with those bars. So here's the story. I ordered these bars and these cables from Rexzilla, and as you guys know, because I talked about it in the past, the cables, they didn't make it because essentially they said they were in stock and they were not. About 2 days later, they sent me an email saying we made a mistake. About 2-3 days later, I get the money on my bank. So it took me about 4 or 5 days to get my money back, and it was just pretty frustrating, but it is what it is. And then the bars, it took about a week to get home. Now, when I looked at the bars, I essentially made a video saying that my bars were dented, which I was wrong, by the way. I did put that video in private because I don't want to give wrong information to people, and I apologize for some of you guys that watched that video. But again, I put it in private because I wanted, you know, provide accurate information, right? But I thought they were dented because they, as you see in the video here, it looks like it had a dent, right? And I called Rexzilla and I was like, hey, is this a dent? And they were like, yeah, that is a dent. That's not good. We're going to get him back and send him back. We're going to refund you your money, right? And I said, great. You know, I sent him back. I was kind of upset about it. Obviously, I wasn't expecting to get a dent, but I sent them back. And I bought new bars, the same bars from JP Cycle, because they had them on stock. And I'm about, you know, 10, 15 minutes from there. So I decided just to go there. So I drive all the way over there. I buy the bars and I open it up. And guess what, guys? Same dent in the same spot. And I'm like, no way, it just cannot be, right? How, I mean, it's not a coincidence that there's the same dent in the same bar, right? So I started doing some research, and I really didn't find anything. Really did not. I mean, all the videos that I came across and the form, I couldn't find anything about it. So I started looking at my bars, right? And I started looking at it, it's like right here. And I said, well, what is right there? Well, as you can see right here, there is the cylinder, the master cylinder for the front brake, right? I think that's what's called. So I said, well, that may be some space, or that may be, you know, may need some space on the bar to put him, because the bars go from 1 1/4 to 1 inch. So obviously they're thicker here, but then they slim down in this area right there, right? So that's what I started thinking. And I said, it has to be, and again, it's not really a step down. It just really nicely transitioned from 1 1/4 to 1 inch. So the hand controllers and all that standard stuff will fit, right? So I said, well, if you have a 1 1/4 on a 1 inch, obviously that master cylinder right there is going to have some issues. So it definitely needs some space to be able to fit in. And that was my idea. So this morning, I get up and I call Burly. And by the way, they are in Pacific time, I think it is. I think they're in California. Sometime, I don't know. And I called them up and I say, listen, you know, they were very polite, very nice. I said, listen, I'm a newbie. You know, I'm new to this. First time I buy you guys bars. I bought the bars. I bought the cable. Really excited about it. I like how they look. I like everything about it. I'm pumped about it. But I got one question. I got a dent. I got something that looks like a dent on my throttle hand around this location. And here's what I'm thinking it is. You know, after thinking about it and, you know, doing some research and trying to figure out, I think it's for the cylinder. The master cylinder, the brake is supposed to fit in there. And you probably won't see it. And the guy said, you are absolutely right. You know, they're not dented. It's pretty much impossible to get in dent right there. They are designed that way. And the reason why they are designed that way is obviously to allow that cylinder, master cylinder, I think it's called, to fit there. So they're perfectly okay. So I felt like an idiot because, you know what? I returned the bars that I initially got thinking that was dented. And in my defense, you know, I did call Rexzilla. I did send in some pictures, and they did tell me that the bars were dented, you know, and they're supposed to be like experts on this thing. So, you know, my understanding was that the bars were dented, but in all reality, they were not. So if you are buying these bars and you have something that looks like that, like a dent, just know that most likely it's not a dent. Most likely, good fellow right there waving back. Thank you, sir. Most likely is the space, because you're going from 1 1/4 to 1 inch, is the space where the cylinder is going to fit. And that's what it is. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I wanted to share that with you guys because there's a possibility that one of you guys are new into this and you're buying bars and you seeing something like that, and you may think, just like I did, that they are dented, but they're really not. I appreciate you guys' support, and as always, God is in control.